Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining, and I'm delighted to have Cam with us today, who's going to lead us in today's session, and we'll be closing the formal part at 1:25 and 5 minutes after for any comments or questions. Thank you, Cam.
Thank you so much, Sarah. As you know, I'm Cam and I'm leading your meditation session today, Bank Holiday Monday session. So thank you so much for joining me. The structure of the session today will start with a breathing technique, which I will describe shortly. And then we'll go on to the meditation practice. A part of this practice will involve counting the breath, which I will describe how to do. So first of all, the breathing technique that we will start with. This will consist of inhaling deeply through your nose and then exhaling through pursed lips. So it will be inhaling deeply through your nose, exhaling through pursed lips. There's also a hand and arm position, so if you look at me, if you cross your arms across your body and pop your hands nice and high in your armpits so that your thumbs sit in front of your shoulders, that is the position you will do this technique in. Now, once the breathing technique comes to an end, I'll ask you to place your hands. That's fine, Lottie, you have it absolutely right. Once the time comes for the end of the breathing technique, you'll place your hands in your lap and you'll be guided through the meditation. Now, in the meditation, there will be the counting the breath technique, which we touched on last week, but in case you weren't here, I'll describe it again now. That consists of counting the breaths up to 7, then going back and counting from 1 to 14, then going back and counting from 1 to 21, and so forth in multiples of 7. How do we count the breath? One breath is 1 inhale and 1 exhale. So inhale, exhale is 1. Now you may find that at times you become unclear about whether you are counting breath number 5 or breath number 14 or breath number 11. Or you may become unclear about what number you are counting up to. Are you counting to 7? Are you counting to 21? If that happens, as I can promise you it often does, you stop and start again, counting 1 to 7. Now, do not think that success in this technique is that you count to the maximum multiples of 7 that you can. Actually, the most successful practice of this is that you catch yourself when you are unclear and start again. Because being able to stop and notice the tendencies of the mind to be distracted is so important in meditation and in life in general. So, to do the technique, it's really useful to be sitting in a comfortable upright position so that we can focus on our meditation. Now, to do that, as long as it's comfortable for you, I suggest that you come to the edge of your seat and plant both feet firmly into the ground. No crossing of the ankles, please. Ankles uncrossed, feet firmly planted on the ground towards the edge of your seat. Your back is away from the backrest. You will then find that your shoulders naturally sit above the hips. Close your eyes. Allow your spine to be long. Elongate the back of your neck and feel the crown reaching up to the sky. Place your hands in your lap, not too far forward so that your shoulders round, and not too far back that you have an unnatural curve, just in a position that your shoulders remain where they naturally sat. If you don't have your eyes closed, close those eyes now. Cross your arms in front of your chest. Place your hands as high up in your armpits as possible. Thumbs in front. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale through pursed lips. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale through pursed lips. Continue in your own pace. In through the nose. Exhale deeply through pursed lips. Continue, inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale through pursed lips. Continue. There will be moments when I'm silent during this guided practice. Please don't feel confused. Continue to follow the instructions I've given. Deeply through the nose. Out through pursed lips. And out through pursed lips. In and out. Feeling the tension release in your body and drain into the ground beneath your feet. Deep inhale through your nose. Out through pursed lips. Very important, pursed lips. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through pursed lips. Release your arms and place your hands in your lap. Become aware of any noises in your environment. Listen carefully. Notice, no reaction. Hear it and let it go. Let each noise come and go, and the next one come. And now become aware of sensations in the body as they arise. An itch, or the sensation of one body part on another. As your mind naturally notices it, notice, no reaction. Notice each sensation as they naturally arise. Notice each sensation as it comes. And now become aware of the sensation of breathing. Where do you notice the breath today? At the nose, in the chest, or in the belly? Wherever it is, notice each breath in completely, and notice each breath out completely. Observe the breath, no control of the breath. Notice it come in completely. Notice each exhale completely. And no judgment. The breath could be shallow, it could be deep, it could be very soft. Just notice it as it comes and goes. And now start to count. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Count to 7. Then back to 1. Then count to 14. And you know what to do if you become unclear. You go back to 1. Noticing each breath completely. Counting. If the mind becomes unclear, catch it, return to 1, and count to 7. Follow each breath in completely. Out completely. Counting. Following each breath completely. No judgment. Accepting your breath as it is today. Accepting clarity or lack of clarity, all is okay. counting. Now drop the counting and continue to follow the breath in, out, no counting, just sitting, breathing. Slowly wriggle your fingers. Bring your hands together in front of your chest in prayer. Bow your head to your hand. Look up and open those eyes.